With 6 days left in October, I've only got $303 left to raise in my THORnews October fundraiser. So come on, magic miracles. Man, the weather has been crazy. This is a late night. I guess technically it's like Monday morning. I don't even know what day it is anymore, man. Hey, Monday, Tuesday is my weekend. What's it talking about? Oh, yeah. You got a bunch of crazy weather coming on now with, heavy activity here, heavy activity down here, some activity up there, and then some Floridian activity as well. And, hey, wait, there's more. Check this out. Tomorrow, which is today, they just haven't flipped over, you get more severe weather here, and the day after that, you get this big banana-looking thing. And then the day after that, the day after, you get another one coming in. So we are just in for some wild weather, buddy. And then you got a hurricane hitting Mexico, making landfall as we speak right now. So yeah, there's totally a lot going on. You can almost count on weird weather 5 days after the Earth alignment like clockwork. And man, that energy from like the 17th to 21st was no fun. How are you enjoying Scorpio season, by the way? I'm just curious. And I'll just be throwing out random factoids. Venus will be going into Capricorn later in November. And then, because Venus will be retrograding in December, Venus will spend 5 months in Capricorn, man. And I keep saying, because it's so interesting to me, that Jupiter, who went direct and then retrograded and then is going back forward again, Jupiter's been like at the same spot of Aquarius, which is 22 degrees of Aquarius, well, relative to Earth, for a long time. And will kind of be in the same spot relative to Earth until the 7th of November. So it'll, in many ways, it'll be like a weird Groundhog Day. Yeah, and so don't expect a shift in whatever the vibe is. It'll kind of be like that for another week or two. So, hope you're hanging in there. Boom. Well, what do you know? You got 3 sunspots in the sun right now and a chance for a 4th to be growing. And then we got this weird 287 to 887, which is like 2 sunspots mashed together. So yeah, interesting days indeed. California has been getting pounded by rain. The flood advisory has been extended until noon on Monday as the heavy rainfall continues. Additional rain will result in areas of roadway flooding and continued flooding of small creeks. Never ever drive through flooded streets. Unless you're one of those people who's like, you can't tell me what to do, then go ahead and drive through a flooded street, buddy. It's fudge around and find out 2021. But yeah, you guys are in flood warnings and watches. How are my Washingtonites doing? Well, Benjamin Jurovic is saying the Cape Disappointment at Waikiki Beach was rocking today. This was right around when it gusted to 74 miles per hour. He has more footages and images to come. It's rocking. You can come and knocking, but you better put your parka on. Hey, is it a condom joke? And this ain't no fake flood advisory. This is a real flood advisory. See what I did there? All right. Yeah, and it's extended until, like 2 more hours for the San Francisco Peninsula and San Mateo County. And hey, the bing bang boominess of the weather doesn't stop there. We will be watching in just a few short days as we may be getting a wet and hot nor'easter coming into the New England area on the 27th. Here, watch. Look at that. Watch it. It's a big storm. Then it kind of retrogrades to New England. And then it has one right after it with a whole lot of severe weather in between. And look at that. Europe. You guys get punched in the face with the hurricane or a Eurocane or a it's not a Medicane. What do you want to call it? Call it what you want to. Call it what you will. But you're definitely getting more storms. But watch here for the near future. You get a storm that whiplashes you guys in the face with some wet weather. And you're like, hey, we can handle some wet weather. Of course you can. You're Europeans. You guys were there long before America was. But look at that. Bam. That would be a Category 2 hurricane right up into your knickers. You guys wear knickers, right? That's where the New York Knicks came from. They're there because they always used to wear short khaki pants, European style. Bugger. Okay, but yeah, that would be around the, so, yeah, here I am talking, and here I'm answering. Right around, yeah, you get a Halloween scare, Category 2 Eurocane. So that's, we definitely have weird weather on the way, man. And there's some weird model runs. Here, the latest GFS predicts that California will be getting more rain for at least 18 more hours. This takes it and some into southern. And then you get your big nor'easter popping up. And then you get this giant, straight, erect storm that'll be moving on through, bringing severe weather and possibly another nor'easter. And then watch this crazy storm. Although this is in the future, we don't know if it's going to be there for sure. But this model run has, look, see all that wetness down here? That's weird. And then it spins up and punches up through monsoonally. That would be weird. But that's like 2 weeks away. But models will usually kind of say, hey, something crazy about to happen in 2 weeks. Maybe not exactly like that, but, it's going to be a weird end of the year. Space River News 2 bringing that game, letting us know there are over 100,000 power outages in California. And you're getting power outages here and there. Nevada has the best biscuits is the saying everyone says in the world. Florida flood warning. I didn't mean to say Florida. East Fork Carson River near Gardnerville. Minor flooding is expected to begin shortly. Flooding in the Nevada desert is a sign of the end times. That was a joke, but I didn't have a punchline. Yeah, people are like, don't make jokes about the end times. I'm like, okay, I won't. Buscando nuevos implementos, whatever. But yep, the Canary Islands volcanoes are still doing their thing. The Rapture puzzle lady has been predicting the Rapture for like 8 years. Every year she makes a new prediction and then it doesn't come true. She had predicted the Rapture for the 24th of October, which was like 37 minutes ago. So, I don't know, the Rapture did not happen again. Although, even though I'm a Christian, I don't believe in the Rapture. And at no point in time would Jesus be like, yeah, you have to believe in the Rapture if you want to go to heaven. Or if you want God to be happy with you, you have to believe in the Rapture. At no point does it ever say that, There's no part of my faith. Anyway, but death is like a rapture for all of us. I guess. What's it talking about? I don't know. This video is off the rails. If you like pina coladas, Cone Breach, La Palma Volcano, Canary Islands. Yeah, it's a fountain, man. It is definitely like Mordor. You get the evil eye and then the giant volcano. Man, so hypersonic missiles, hyperinflation, and possible military coup underway in Sudan. Confirmed internet disrupted in Sudan amid reports of military coup and detention of the prime minister. Real-time network data show national connectivity at 34% of ordinary levels. Incident ongoing. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. Definitely it's going to be crazy, crazy, crazy until the spring of 2022. So, better hang tight to your bridges, bitches, with a Z. The storm system has created one of the wettest Octobers in recorded history. That's what she said. For San Francisco, downed power lines and trees made a mess across the city while SFO canceled dozens of flights. Man, you would need a jetpack if you were going to be on Highway 70. Storms are expected to continue overnight. Before your Monday morning commute, get updates on road closures, and traffic in North and Central California is bad enough as it is when the weather's nice. How crazy are things? Let me tell you. It is definitely blowy on the West Coast. I mean, that is not something you see every day. Let's watch it again. We are watching a trailer get blown over into another truck into the third lane. Dang. That's a stiff breeze, bro. And a tornado watch has been issued for parts of Arkansas, Missouri, and Tennessee until 4 a.m. Thunderstorms moving across Arkansas will progress eastward through the area. Storms may intensify with a risk of damaging winds, isolated gusts, and tornado hail. Maybe I lost my mind, but who could blame me? Because, man, the last month has been crazy. The last year has been crazy. The last 2 years have been crazy. The last 3 years have been crazy. Hopefully you still have your sense of humor. Courtney Carpenter hammering it in. Breaking news, it's still raining. Some impressive 24-hour totals so far. Yeah, some areas got over 10 inches of rain. Here it shows the highs of like 8. But if you go lower, oh, there were definitely 10 inches somewhere. That's what she said. Absolutely no surprise to have multiple nocturnal tornadic supercells when the upstream environment looks like this. Upside down smiling emoji. Yeah, dude, Bill Caron's letting us know it's not even Monday. Well, it is Monday now. Northwest storm, one of the strongest ever. Sacramento, rainiest day ever. Large tornado hits Missouri. Tuesday, New England Bombcyclone and northeastern Halloween weekend, question mark. And then you had a hurricane hit Mexico, man. So yeah, we live in a wild, weird world, man. Strange times indeed. Crazy days, my friends. And it'll probably just keep getting crazier. Life is like that. It wasn't always like this, but at some point it changed. Super duper wowzers. So yeah, there's a lot of wetness happening in a lot of areas. But especially over here. It was 88 degrees in Houston today. It was hot, dude. I'm tired of the hot Houston in the October. It's fine in the summer, bro. But don't be giving me hotness, especially November. I don't want any heat in Houston in November. Do you hear me? But you can't always get what you want. But man, I'm just dropping it like it's hot. Check out this 3D radar loop of severe storms moving through the St. Louis area into Illinois. Oh, that is beautiful. Very beautiful. You're so beautiful. I love your cotton candy colors. Cyclone, man, talking about a crazy-ass sunset. La Azaro Cardenas, Michoacán tonight. Gonna go into town, have coffee, and a big think about my location. I'm of two minds. I mean, he's gonna intercept this thing. Well, good luck, Josh. Those are pretty sky colors. Cotton candy. I used to dream about cotton candy tacos. I used to talk about cotton candy tacos. But no! This cruel world stripped me of that type of optimism. Oh, yeah. But so we got another Bombo Genesis storm coming, dude, on the 27th. That's like 2 days away. It's going to be interesting with the retrograding motion. And remember, part of this area has already had major flooding happen this year, where everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe nobody told us there's going to be this much rain. We're like, a lot of people were like, hey, dudes, you guys are about to get a shit ton of rain. I don't know. Society's so strange nowadays. It's like, you know, like 30% of people are one way, and then 40% of the other people are the other way, and then like 5% in the middle, and then I'm very bad at math. Yeah, dude. It's going to be an interesting situation. Definitely. I know, it's all about perspective. You might say what we're going through now is a haunted shit storm. If you want to. You know, call it what you want to. Call it what you will. Ghosts or wind. Before technology, ghosts and wind were the same thing. And this hurricane force gust wind graphic brought to us by Philip Pappin, who's always yapping cool weather stuff and making cool graphics. He made this graphic. Yep, Philip Pappin. It was quite a storm, and it's not over yet. Dude, I've been talking to you during the like almost 9 years I've been doing THORnews. I've been talking about hyperinflation a lot. And hyperinflation, everything would break, and you would have war, and it would just be like the worst thing that ever happened. Go watch The Road, the movie. I don't know. There's no, if we get, it's like Asteroid Fight Club was meant to prevent hyperinflation, although right now everything's super sketchy. I mentioned the hypersonic missiles, didn't I? I don't know. So, like, if we make it, and part of the main thing is, like, the next 6 months, we really have to avoid World War III, but, like, everybody's losing their mind and angry, and the plague has just driven everyone insane. So we are going to need some divine intervention and miracles, but God is great. And I personally am going to need some divine intervention and miracles as well, because my hackers were angry all of the time before YouTube, Google announced they were going to stop giving money to the people who go against climate change news or whatever. Then they got extra like angry. And I'm like, why? I have nothing to do with it. And I sure as hell am not pushing a carbon tax on anyone. I don't know how carbon tax would fix anything. Plus, oil companies are so hard to work with, dude. They're very stubborn. And they're very powerful. Yeah, I don't know. My 9 years of working for teamwork, that hasn't worked that well so far. Crazy. Jack Stillin, always chilling. 2 strong mid-latitude storms are bringing inclement weather to the west and Midwest this evening. The Pacific storm is much stronger, but the system moving through Missouri is also packing a punch. This was 6 hours ago. So yeah, punches have been packed and punched. You know? All right. All right, this is my late night, 1 a.m. Texas time update for everybody out there on the West Coast and anyone who might just be up, yo. And I've hit my THORnews goal for years in a row, months in a row. This might be the first time I don't make it in a long time. Is that bad news? Is that a bad sign? I don't know, man. It's a cliffhanger. Everything's always a cliffhanger. My life is like a game show. Anyway, if you'd like to support or appreciate me and THORnews, keep it up and running. I've only got $303 left to make my goal with 6 days left in October. It'll be greatly appreciated, and I promise to bring you tons of really good news you could use in advance or right on time. Okay, God bless everyone. Stay cool. Talk to y'all soon. And let's have a great week. Yeehaw.